Consumers are feeling the pinch of the reported coffee prices increment at the global market, thus affecting its business in the Rainbow Nation. Some of the country's main coffee traders are now crafting new mechanisms to run their businesses amid the impact of the inflating coffee prices. Here is more details of that in this report.
Robusta and higher-end Arabica beans have fetched record prices on the global market as major producers Vietnam and Brazil battle extreme weather. It has made the popular brew more expensive in South Africa.
We're a net importer of coffee, and obviously developments on the international market influence what happens on the domestic market in terms, because that's where we obtain the raw material. We saw, ground coffee, 30% up year on year, and that's an indication of the tough trading environment on the coffee side.
Sihle Magubane, owner of Sihle's Brew, has found ways around the rising cost of beans. For him, chronic power shortages at home over the last few years have dealt a bigger blow to his small roastery.
It's had a huge impact in our business, where we used to have 5 coffee shops, and then all of these coffee shops that during the load shedding, so it was high fuel purchases. So we were not making anything, so our overheads were higher, so it affected our business. So we decided to close all of those due to the load shedding.
Determined not to let his dream of building a coffee company sink completely, Magubane focused on developing his uniquely flavored blends. He now supplies over 20 tons of coffee a month to local retailers.
South African coffee lovers, they love any quality coffee. They will literally purchase whatever, regardless of how much the cost or anything. So they will still choose the high-end products.
Immediately when we see prices going above 60%, 70% year on year, that's when you start you're seeing volumes starting to decelerate, and the consumers feeling the pinch.
Coffee prices could remain elevated for some time as Brazil and Vietnam try to restore their crops, but consumers in the continent's biggest coffee drinking market are not likely to give up on their caffeine.